Okay, the way we start this out, if you could just tell me what you're giving your name and where you're from.
William R. from Wilson, North Carolina.
Okay. And I understand that you're dealing with chronic illness yourself.
Yeah, a couple things. With the medical marijuana, the first time I ever used it for that was due to a car accident I was in. And I had whiplash, a couple herniated discs, a few broken bones. The broken bones, you know, that wasn't much of a problem. I'm a quick healer. But this was back in 92, 93, and I had previously tried marijuana for recreational use. So I was introduced to it when I was about 15 or 16 years old. I enjoyed it, but didn't smoke it a lot or use it a lot.
Okay, let me ask you a question just right away. Okay, you said that you tried it, but you didn't continue to smoke it very much?
No, every once in a while if I was around some friends that had some, but I didn't actively go look for it.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, well tell me a little bit about your illness.
Okay, so with the accident after I had it, because of the complications from the spine injury, the herniated discs, I was put on, wow, so many drugs for it. I don't even remember them all. I know there was a lot of narcotics that failed to have any effect, so they even tried antidepressants, and nothing seemed to work. Now the antidepressants, a few of them basically just made me happy that I was in pain, but I was still in pain. There was even a couple they put me on that put me in the hospital due to the side effects. Hallucinatory, some it was like uncontrollable body temperature, some were violent fits.
Now so, this is all prescription medication?
Oh yeah, absolutely, prescribed by my doctor, sure.
Really?
And at that time, and this I had a headache, non-stop migraine type headache for about an entire year straight. There were days I would just lock myself in the bedroom, make it as dark as possible, and just cry all day long. Well, I had a friend that at the time he asked me, he said, you know, have you ever smoked marijuana? I said, yeah, sure, I've tried it. He said, well, do you ever think of maybe trying some of that for your pain? I was like, you know, no, I hadn't, but now that you mention it, I'm surprised I hadn't. So we went out and got some that day and rolled up a joint, smoked it, and that was the first time that I had any type of control over my pain in about 14 months.
Well, what was that experience like?
Oh my God, I cried again that day, not because I was in pain, because I was released from it.
Really?
Yeah.
So it helped the pain?
Oh yeah,
and
my God, it helped the pain, yeah.
But tell me, what kind of side effects did you have from using cannabis?
I got hungry. That's it.
You didn't have any other problems?
No, I mean, I understand these other medicines they had me on. I was in another world, you know. I could have a conversation with you on any topic, and you know, 5 minutes later, not remember what we talked about. You know, there was some pretty heavy narcotics.
Well, now wait a minute. They say with cannabis, they say that there's problems with memory loss too.
Yeah, I really don't find that. I've got.
So you're saying that's a small thing compared to what you did with pharmaceuticals?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes I didn't know where I was from one minute to the next. As a matter of fact, the only thing that kept me grounded in reality when I was on prescribed medicine was the pain. That always kept me grounded to reality, was that pain I was in.
Okay, and how are you today?
I'll always carry that injury with me, but you know, due to a lot of my own research and you know, physical fitness, I can keep that pain at bay. I still don't use on a daily basis, but if it gets to the point I'm in a lot of pain and I have those days, it still does the job for me.
So cannabis helps you manage your pain, and you're able to function.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
You're able to actually function, work.
Right, and I don't take any type of other prescription medications for the pain. As a matter of fact, the one medicine that they found that had did any type of help at all was Percocet. And as anyone knows who's been on that medicine, they will only prescribe that on a limited basis. Any doctor that I've had since this time, it was like 13, 14 years ago, if I tell them what worked, they don't prescribe it.
Okay, summing this up, you're a resident of North Carolina.
Right.
What would you like to say to your North Carolina legislators?
Well, if I could, I still have one more experience I would like to relate.
Sure, go for it.